Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my next film reaction. It is time for Back to the Future 2. I feel like I've coincidentally timed this incredibly well because apparently it's Back to the Future Day today. So happy Back to the Future Day. It's something to do with the day that Marty McFly travelled. I have seen the first film. I actually did it as a reaction probably like 3 years ago. But obviously I don't remember specific dates. I remember they went from the 80s to the 50s. And then Doc went to like 2015, I want to say. But anyway, apparently it's Back to the Future Day today. So I was meant to be doing another film today, and then I saw that it was Back to the Future Day and I thought I should be doing this on. So yeah. What a weird coincidence. So, as I said, have seen the first one. The reaction is not on my Patreon anymore, so don't go hunting for it because that was back in the day when I didn't do picture-in-picture. The first film ended with them back in the car to go to the future because he said something about Marty McFly's children? His and Jennifer's children, if I remember correctly. I don't know with Back to the Future because it's a trilogy, right? I don't know if it's the case where the first film's the best or actually if people love all of them, because I've always heard so many good things about like all three. Like people love the trilogy. And I just feel like that's so rare. I feel like quite often you have like the original's the best and then the others are all right. So you have to let me know what your, was the second one popular? I don't know what year this came out. I would assume a couple of years later. Yeah, so I'd love to know if it was popular, if there is a certain film that's the favourite. I'm very excited to watch this. It's always really lovely to watch films that are, that I know are well known and well loved. Then to see like my interpretation of them is always super fun. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2015 looks like, if that's where we're going. Because it probably doesn't look like what it was. If you're interested in the full length, it's over on Patreon. Let's go. Oh my God.
Precisely.
All right, Doc, what's going on, huh? Where are we?
People did not think it was actually going to be like
Hill
this.
Valley, California, at 4:29 p.m.
Oh, October 21st. I think it's really interesting how they've tried to make
Precisely on schedule.
they've tried to make the 80s look modern, like just the general 80s setting.
My son. God, he looks just like me. Within 2 hours of his arrest, Martin McFly Jr. was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 15 years in the state penitentiary? Within 2 hours?
The justice system works swiftly in the future now that they've abolished all lawyers.
Oh, this is heavy.
Well, it gets worse. Next week, a daughter attempts to break him out of jail, and she gets sent up for 20 years.
My daughter?
That actor plays the role of Doc really well, doesn't he? I just love how they've tried to make it look modern. I wonder if this is the most popular film. It's just got a different feel about it.
Welcome to the Cafe 80s, where it's always morning in America. Our special today is mesquite grilled sushi.
You must have the hot
Cajun style.
special.
Where
Yes,
you go
you
by
must
the
Oh my
have
God,
the
that's
hot
terrifying.
Where you go.
Baby's time.
Oh no.
Pepsi, perfect. Damn, Pepsi.
Hey, McFly!
Someone
McFly, have you made a decision about tonight's opportunity?
I'll do it. I'll do it, buddy, whatever you say.
Stay down and shut up. Keep pedaling, you two!
Stand up and say. Yeah.
Now, let's hear the right answer. Well, since when did you become the physical type?
Why is he
Answer's
talking
no,
like
Griff.
that?
He's on a hoverboard! Hoverboard!
What did you just say?
I said I wish I could go back to the beginning
Imagine
of the season.
all the things
Put
you
some
could
money
do.
on the Cubbies.
Now this has an interesting feature.
Also, you'd learn to keep all your stuff from the 80s because it would be worth so much.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, of course.
Fine, DeLorean. I haven't seen one of those in 30 years.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry. It's changing.
And this stays here. I didn't invent the time machine to win at gambling. I invented the time machine to travel through time.
I know, Doc.
Grandma Lorraine! Sweetheart! Hi. What happened to Grandpa? Oh, he threw his back out again.
How's Granddad's little pumpkin?
How did you do that? How did he do that?
Oh, out on the golf course.
Are your folks home yet? I brought pizza for everyone. Oh, who's gonna eat all?
Is that him dressed as a woman? Oh my god.
Mom, calm down. I wasn't yelling. Needles and I were just kind of joking.
Welcome home, Jennifer.
Lost my job. Get out of town. Look,
Go.
Could be for a few minutes, most probably a couple of hours. You better bring some smelly salts back with you.
hey, you're the doc, Doc.
All right, come on, let's go, Heine. Don't worry, she'll be fine.
I remember bars being on these windows.
Oh, for God's sake, it's not her house.
How can he be your husband? How can you leave Dad for him?
Leave Dad. Marty, are you feeling all right?
No! No, I'm not feeling all right. I don't understand one damn thing that's going on around here and why nobody can give me a simple, straight answer.
Oh, they must have hit you over the head hard this time.
Died, didn't he?
This can't be!
I'm afraid it is happening, Marty, all of it.
Doc!
When I learned about your father, I figured you'd come here.
Where's Jennifer?
And you know what happened to him?
Time machine. Along with this.
It's the top of Biff's cane. I mean, old Biff from the future.
Correct.
Start talking, kid. What else you know about that book?
First, you tell me how you got it. How, where, and when.
All right. Take a seat.
Also, if I'm not talking a lot, it's because I'm having a great time watching this.
He says this book will tell me the outcome of every sporting event till the end of the century. All I have to do is bet on the winner, and I'll never lose. He said someday a crazy, wild-eyed scientist or a kid may show up asking about that book. And if that ever happens...
Go ahead, kid! Jump! The suicide will be nice and neat.
There must be another level.
Hell!
Nice shot, Doc! You're not gonna believe this!
You always did have a way with women.
Get the hell out of my car, old man!
You want to marry that girl, Biff? I can help make it happen.
Oh yeah, who are you, Miss Lonely Hearts?
Just get in the car, butthead.
Who you calling butthead, butthead?
So they've had to recreate this again because they did this in the first film.
Well, Mr. Cannon. Yes! No! Ooh la la! Ooh la la!
Oh.
Ooh la la! I know CPR.
Hey, what's CPR?
You!
It's fine.
We've still got half an hour left. Something's going to go wrong.
You think that stupid disguise would get by me? Let's have it out. You and me, right now.
What the hell? You steal my stuff? Oh! And this one's from my car! Oh!
You got the matches. Because he picked them up earlier. Oh my God, could you imagine being stuck?
Doc. Doc, come in, Doc. Doc, do you read me?
Look at the newspaper.
Dear Marty, if my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. First, let me assure you that I'm alive and well. I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The lightning bolt... 1885! September 1885! I'm back from the future.
Great Scott!
Doc! Doc! Doc, don't do this. Oh. Yes.
To be concluded. I've never seen that before. Well, I had a bloody great time watching that. I had a blast watching that. Obviously, just to quickly discuss that ending. So they'd already filmed Back to the Future 3. I really like that it said to be concluded. I wonder if they always planned it would be a trilogy. Obviously, from what I can tell, the third one is westerny. Why did I say that so weirdly? Western. I'm not a fan of westerns, so just a heads up if someone's going to request me to do the third film. Obviously, if you're on the Supreme Commander tier and that's your choice, but just a heads up, I really don't like westerns. But if you think that I still need to finish the trilogy, that's your choice. I also like at the end now, we've got like a different Doc and a different... Well, they're the same people, but from different like timelines, right? At the end. I just had a great time. I loved that we went into 2015 and it was just bonkers. Hoverboards, flying cars. They went into like an 80s cafe. When we went into Marty McFly's house, they had the projector. They had something that would be similar to like a Zoom or a FaceTime. They had the glasses that would like the phone calls, the pizza being hydrated in like 4 seconds. That was just so fun. And also what was so clever was then when we went back to 1955, we had scenes from the first film, which I assume they recreated to then have what was going on in the second film around it. Unless, if I forgot it, no, because I think there's like a 3-year gap. If they'd already filmed this, because I don't think the third one, I've just checked, came out till 1990. So they'd already filmed it. You're going to have to let me know, because then part of me's thinking, if you knew it was going to be a trilogy, with the first film, you'd have filmed a couple of the scenes. But then I guess with the first film, you wouldn't know how successful it would be. I just had so much fun seeing the alternative 1985 with Biff and that kind of world. You'll have to let me know where they filmed all of that, because that looked very... I don't know if the building was real. I don't know any of that, but it just felt very Vegas. You'll have to let me know all the details. I much preferred that to the first film. I feel like the first film was like just a setup, whereas this, I felt like we know the premise, what's going to happen, and I just loved going to 2015. I thought that was so fun. And I think Doc and Marty together are just a great pairing. It was great. I would imagine that's a popular film, because the date that they travelled to 2015 was October 21st. So I'm probably being stupid here, but in the first film, what did they say? November 12th. But then did he originally go on October 21st? I don't know if October 21st is just from the second film or from the first film as well, because I can't remember. I just had a great time. There's honestly not much more to say. It is frustrating that at the end they didn't get the resolve they wanted. But obviously if you've got a plan to do 3 films, that makes sense. And it kind of makes me reassured that at the end of the third film, everything is finished off. I also wanted to see the show on the West End anyway, but now I've seen that second part, I really, really want to go and see Back to the Future on the West End. I think it would be great fun. I loved it. There's honestly not much more for me to say. I think just having the 80s elements as well with the music and stuff was just so fun. And obviously the 2015 still had an 80s feel to it, so maybe that's why I loved it so much. It was just great. Let me know all your thoughts. And as I said, those of you that are on the Supreme Commander tier, it's down to you whether I do the third one or not. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you very soon for my next reaction.